Hello Earthlings, I'm Imani, welcome to my channel. As you could see from the title of this video, today we are talking about titties. I got a boob job, which seems so unreal because it's something I've waited for so long. In this video I'll take you through what I got, why I got it, the process, what I needed to do pre-op, and what I'm doing post-op to help with the healing process. And then at the end I'll go over like cost and stats, things like that. I will be showing my incisions and there might be a little bit of blood, so trigger warning. If for some reason you have something against surgery, like why are you watching this video? Don't watch this video. Go away. Click off now. Here's your chance. I don't want any negativity or judgy people up in my comment section. Alright, for the people who want to be here, for the people who either are looking to get something like this done or they're just nosy, I respect that. Let's get started. I tried to vlog as much as I could, but I was so out of it. I was on a lot of drugs. Like, it was very difficult to produce a coherent thought when I was in that much pain. Instead of showing you the whole vlog, I'll kind of just explain everything and then just show you clips here and there. So it actually makes sense because... So what did I do? What exactly did I get? I got a mastopexy with augmentation. So what that means is I got a breast lift with implants. People have asked me, like, you're so young, you haven't had kids, why are you getting a breast lift? And to that I say, well, I have had a lot of weight fluctuations over the past several years because I've gone up and down in weight so rapidly at times. It did a number on my boobs. And so it caused them to sag as if I had fed a village of children. Well, maybe not that bad, but this is how they look now. And my nipples are right here, which is where I wanted them to be, where they probably should have been. Not to say if you have boobs that are saggy that they're not normal, because it's very normal to have boobs that sag, and that doesn't make anything wrong with you. I just wanted to change mine because I could. It was something that bothered me. It made me feel self-conscious. I wanted to wear certain things, but my boobs just didn't look right in them, so that's why I did it. And so it's nothing against anyone who has boobs that are saggy. Like, your boobs are probably wonderful and beautiful, but I just didn't like mine. I hope nobody takes offense to the fact that I got surgery for me and no one else. Anyone who I have been intimate with has never had any complaints. What the breast lift does is it took my nipple, which was down here, and my surgeon did an incision going up and around the nip, and then while he cut around it, he also made it smaller, and then he placed it here. He also added an implant so that I could have the fullness of here that I didn't have before, giving me like a nice round perky chest. Because look at that. Because I'm only, what is this, day 5? So it's only 5 days post-op, so they're still sitting really high on my chest, but already they look a million times better than they looked before. It'll take about 6 months to a year to fully heal, so in that time they'll, drop and fluff. Before, my boobs went like flat and then just kind of like, and then it was like boob. And then I had no underboob. So now I have underboob. It's incredible. I've never had underboob before. It's so nice. I'll try to put in like a clip or a picture so you can kind of see how they looked before. I'm not trying to get in trouble with the YouTubes, so I'm probably not going to show anything too graphic. I do want anyone who's actually interested in getting the surgery to have as much information as possible, because I know it was super helpful for me to watch other girls' vlogs. On one side I have a lollipop incision, meaning I have an incision that goes down my boob and then around the nip. And then on the other side, because my boobs are weird and lopsided for some reason, I got an anchor incision. So it goes around the nip, down, and also under to give it that lift. And I think because I have a different incision, this boob is sitting a little bit higher than this one, but I know that eventually they're gonna drop and even out anyway, so I'm trying not to worry about it, but you know, it looks kind of funky, so. But yeah, either way, even though they look a little strange right now, I'm still more happy with these boobs than with my old boobs. So let me break down exactly what happened and like how I got to this point. So I have been thinking about doing this for years. Like since high school, because you know in high school you're super self-conscious about everything anyways. That's when the thoughts initially popped in my head. I'm like, one day I'm gonna get a boob job. And it's not like I wanted massive boobs, because my boobs were like a decent size. They weren't big, but they weren't small either. I just didn't like the way that they looked. I didn't like the shape of them. I mean, at the time, I didn't know what a breast lift was, and that's what I needed, but I knew that I needed something. I needed to fix something. And I shouldn't say fix, because there was nothing wrong with me, but I guess enhance, improve. I wanted to improve something. Fast forward to now, I am a 24-year-old lady with a full-time job. So I saved. If you're watching this in el futuro, in the future. Right now, we are still balls deep in a pandemic.
Coronavirus!
Yes, coronavirus is on a rampage. She's still lurking. Because I'm not going anywhere, nobody's really seeing me, I thought this is the perfect opportunity, now that I have the money, to get them done, because it'll give me time to just rest and relax. It'll give me time for my boobs to like drop and look like normal boobs before I have to go out to the world and like see people. And I work from home, so that's another thing. Like, it's gonna be a lot easier to heal because I don't have to like, drive anywhere or lift heavy things really. I'm just kind of at my desk tapping away. Once I was dead set on it, like, I'm going to do this, I researched the surgeons in my area. I found a really good surgeon, top notch, highly rated. On Real Self, he has nothing but great reviews. He is a black doctor, a doctor of color, which is something that's really important to me. So once I found this doctor, I booked a consultation. Consultations usually cost money. My consultation fee was $50, and if I decided to go with that doctor, that $50 would then go towards my surgery. I already made my decision. This is not something I took lightly. I thought about it for a very long time and saved a lot of money, so when I was gonna do it, I was going to do it, because one thing about me is if I set my mind to something, I'm gonna do it. So I did it. And I am super happy I did. After my consultation, I had to put a $500 down payment to reserve my surgery spot. My consultation was virtual. My pre-op appointment was at his office. I got to talk to him. He touched my boobies with his really cold hands. He took like my before pictures. He went over all of the risks and what was gonna happen, what I could expect afterwards, etc., etc. When that was all said and done, and I filled out a bunch of paperwork and signed a lot of things that I probably should have read more thoroughly, one of his staff members came in with a little table where she had layered different CCs on top of each other. I got to choose what my size would be. I did end up going with the larger size of the options she gave me, just because when I put them into my little bra thing, it gave me the look that I wanted. I didn't want boobs that were too big, but I wanted boobs that would just complement my bod. I feel like the size I have now makes my waist look smaller, which is great. I think the size I got for my stature, I'm 5'5", by the way, was just right. Like, I don't feel like my boobs are too huge, because I know they're kind of swollen right now and will go down a little bit, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, anyways, so I ended up going with 415 cc's. Keep in mind, 415 cc's is going to look a lot different on me than it might look on someone else. Don't go by cc number or like a cup size that you want. Go by the look you're going for. I don't care about the size of my boobs. I just wanted that. I just wanted a certain look. I just wanted them to be round and full and sitting pretty. One of the things that I had to get done before my surgery was a couple of days before I had to do a rapid COVID test. Other things I had to do before surgery was I had to avoid like certain medications, supplements, foods. Well, not really foods, The thing that I hated the most that I had to avoid was garlic, because I put garlic in everything, so that was difficult. And then also green tea, which is strange. You're supposed to avoid these things because they cause excessive bleeding, and obviously if you're getting surgery you don't want to bleed excessively. Also, before surgery I had to pick up my medications. I had 3 medications. One was an anti-nausea patch that I put behind my ear. I don't really understand how that works, but I'm sure there's some science behind it. So yeah, I had to put that on the night before, and then I kept it on all through until day 3 when I took a shower, and then I took it off. Anesthesia can make you super nauseous. That's why I had to have that patch. Also, I had an antibiotic to prevent infection, and then of course I had a pain med because boy did I need it. I'm a pretty tough cookie. However, I have not experienced pain like that ever in my days. Along with my medications, I also picked up a stool softener, because one thing about narcotics or pain meds or whatever is that they constipate you. How cute is that? Yeah, I also picked up a stool softener, which didn't really work because even after I stopped taking the pain meds on day 3, because I didn't need them anymore, thank God, I still couldn't poop for like another 2 days. So I had my pain meds, I avoided all that stuff that I was supposed to avoid 2 weeks before and then a week before. Oh, also I couldn't drink, which was fine because I haven't been drinking a lot anyways, so I had to quit drinking at least a week before my surgery. It's funny when somebody tells you you can't do something because then you just want to do it more. Because I didn't have wine cravings for a while, but now I'm like, damn, I could really use a glass of wine. I still can't drink for a while. I think they said at least like 3 weeks or something. I don't remember. Okay, fast forward, day before my surgery, I had to stop eating and drinking after midnight because I had to be in a fasted state to get anesthesia. So that means I couldn't even drink water, which was a struggle because I like to stay hydrated. So the fasting, no problem. But the not drinking water, that was rough. They're like, you can brush your teeth, but you cannot swallow any toothpaste. So, wow, at least I could brush my teeth. I could not wear any deodorant, lotion, perfume, nothing. So I had to show up dehydrated, ashy, and stinky. But you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? So the day of my surgery, I wake up early as hell. I was supposed to be there by 7 a.m. Good morning. It is 5:40 in la mañana. I'm tired, but I actually slept good last night, which is crazy because I haven't been sleeping well all week. You think I wouldn't sleep because I'm nervous, but I'm actually not that nervous. I'm kind of like excited, like my heart is racing. I'm wearing little Target button-up PJs. They're soft and comfy, and I have to show up wearing something that buttons up so I don't have to like lift my arms over my head to put on a shirt or a sweatshirt or something. I'm also supposed to wear slip-on shoes, and I don't have slip-on shoes that aren't chopos or slippers for people not from New Mexico. I'll make do with what I have. I'm gonna put my hair back with one of these. You're not supposed to show up with any hair ties with metal on it, but I mean, who wears hair ties with metal these days anyway when scrunchies are back in style? Am I right, ladies? I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm so excited. We are at the surgical center. I am not that nervous. I'm more excited still, and Mom is more nervous than I am. She said because I'm the baby. But I'll be fine. We're kind of early. What time is it?
It's like 6:45 or something.
It's, yeah.
6:47 now.
It's 6:47. I was supposed to be here at 7, but it's better to be early than late, considering I spent thousands of dollars on this. So yeah, wish me luck. When the nurse came out, we all had to have our masks on. She took our temperatures, and then I had to leave because I had to go in by myself. My mom couldn't come with me, so that sucked. I would have liked somebody there to just like calm my nerves. Then I went and I checked in with the receptionist. I signed a bunch of paperwork. I gave them my final payment for anesthesia, which cost over $2,000. Yeah, anesthesia is expensive, but I wanted to be knocked out while I was getting cut open, so... And then I sat and I waited for a while until the nurse called me back, and she asked me a bunch of questions, like, I made sure I didn't eat anything before, blah, 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 took my vitals, and then I was ready to go back into the little area thing where they do the, where they have the, like, beds and the gowns and stuff. I was asked to strip down, and I had to put my clothes and my shoes in a bag, seal it up. She took the bag and put it in my recovery room. And then while that was happening, they put, it's kind of hard for me to remember now, they put a compression machine on my legs, on my calves, and then it was weird because it just went like, poof, like every so often, and then it would do the other side, and then the other side, and it kept going back and forth like that. And I guess it was just for blood flow, or I forgot why. I had a lot of conversations with nurses and stuff that I don't really remember. The anesthesiologist came back. He was super nice. Again, I don't really remember what was happening because I was knocked out. Like, I knocked out so fast. I do vaguely remember being wheeled into a room, and then lights, and then everything is gone. Like, nothing. I don't remember anything. And because I'm on this sleep medication, because I don't sleep very well. So because of my sleep medication, in conjunction with the anesthesia, it made it slower for me to wake up. And this was something that the nurse explained to me beforehand, so I knew this was going to happen. But it was so weird because I would, like, wake up and then go back to sleep and then wake up and then go back. Like, it was the slowest wake up ever, and I remember trying so hard to wake up. I'm like, I just want to wake up, but I couldn't. So that was weird. Tightness, not so much pain, but like just tightness, and I was exhausted. They put me in a wheelchair. They wheeled me out to the waiting room. My mother was allowed to come to the entrance. They took her temperature again. They immediately put hand sanitizer on her hands, but I guess she just walked with a nurse to help me into the car, and I think that's what happened. And then I don't remember anything. So I am in a lot of pain. It's not really as bad as it was earlier. At first I only took one pain med, and it says I could take up to 2. So I had to take another one because the pain was so bad. And like, I don't know, I just haven't been in that kind of pain before. So far they look good. I haven't been able to see them completely. I'll show you what they look like so far. My nips are bleeding. And they're sitting super high on my neck, which is to be expected, but they look super nice. It is worth the pain, I'll tell you that. My mom's like, any regrets? And I say, no, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. So yeah, I couldn't really eat earlier today. I just had no appetite. That I ate some crackers just so I could take my pain med, my hydrocodone. I don't know, I can't speak. After a few hours I was able to eat some soup, and now I actually have a decent appetite. So my mom ordered us some Chipotle, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep that down. I was so lucky enough to have friends and family that checked up on me, and they're like, oh, how do you feel? How did it go? I was like, I feel literally like I was hit by a bus.
Right up your hairy.
Like a bus drove over my titties. It was that painful. Like, obviously I don't regret it. It's totally worth it. And honestly, I was only in that much pain for the first 2 days. And then it got easier from there. It wasn't that bad overall, but those 2 days were they were miserable. Not gonna lie. All I did was watch Netflix, fall asleep occasionally, watch Netflix. I had to sleep in an upright position. I'm not allowed to sleep on my side because I could squish my boobies in a weird way, and I guess for the first week or so they want you to sleep upwards. So this is my setup. I have this little back pillow thing that helps me sit up because when I get out of surgery I have to sleep sitting in an upwards position which is super uncomfortable. I'm a side sleeper, always have been. So it was so difficult for me to sleep in this like corpse-like position. Usually they say that the third day is the worst day, but not for me. It was definitely the first day. Hello, Earthlings. We are back. I'm with Mom. We've just been watching movies and shows all day. We've gone into The Crown, which is very interesting. What else did we watch? Oh, we watched The Mandalorian. That was good, as always. But yeah, not much to update. I am doing a lot better today as far as pain goes, but I have a massive migraine. It's not fun. And also, I finally like took off the bra just so I could see what I was working with, and she looks good. Part of my recovery is I have to take 10 deep breaths out of this every hour. By day 3, I was doing okay. It was still really hard for me to breathe because, you know, along with the pain, there's just like a lot of pressure, like something is sitting on you at all times. And it's a weird sensation because it's like you just want to take off whatever's on your chest, but you can't because it is the chest itself. I can breathe fine now. If I was allowed to, I could probably do some light exercise. I'm not allowed to return to my full exercise routine until 6 weeks after my surgery. By day 4, I was chilling. I probably could have gone back to work by day 4, which I guess was yesterday. I think it's good for me to actually use up my vacation time. I haven't used all my vacation time this year, so it was a perfect opportunity for me to just relax after the shit show of a year that we had. And my doctor did tell me that I would need at least a week off of work. That's why I took off a week. So after struggling to sleep in my bed with a bunch of pillows propped up, I learned that it was a lot easier to just sleep on our recliner in the living room. So that's what I've been doing. It's still difficult to sleep, but it's easier than in my bed because it's automatically like lifted a little, so it's more comfortable. I wasn't allowed to take a shower until day 3, which sucked. I wanted to take a shower so bad. I have steri strips, which I could get wet. I just couldn't take them off. I used a blow dryer on the cool setting to blow dry them dry so that they stayed where they're supposed to be. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the surgical bra that they give you. I know I'm supposed to wear this for a while, and then I can start wearing bras without underwire, but I can't wear an underwire bra for another 6 months. Not that I want to wear an underwire bra anyways. I'm more of a bralette kind of gal. Also, I don't know what they did, but I have a couple cuts up here. Maybe they I don't know, it seems like they stapled something to me while this was happening, but I have like a couple of cuts here and there and like on my stomach, so I'll ask my doctor about that when we have our virtual post-op. They're sitting high, they're firm. Well, they're not hard as rocks, they're just super firm. Like, I don't know if you can tell by the way I'm pushing on them. I could lift them a little bit, but not much. They very much have not settled into the pocket yet. After day 3, I stopped taking the pain medication, and even though I stopped taking the pain medication, I still could not poop until the day after that. But I finally went. Hallelujah. Yeah, that's how it's been for the past few days of my life. If you want a 6-month update where I tell y'all how my boobs are healing, how they're sitting, give this video a like, and I will definitely do that in the future. Yeah, let's break down the costs. How fun, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much did this cost me? Well, everything altogether was around 10 grand.
10 grand.
It would have been 9 grand. However, by no fault of my own, apparently if I go over my surgical time, like the time period allotted for my surgery, they charge you an extra $1,000. Was it my fault that the surgeon needed longer to do my boobies and make them look nice? No. However, I was charged an extra grand on top of the 9 grand I already spent, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad or anything. But whatever. At the end of the day, my boobs look good. I'm safe. Nothing went wrong. So it's worth it. I'm trying not to be angry. I'm super happy with the results. I'm super grateful I was able to do this. But thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead, subscribe to this channel. This is a new channel. I've had a channel previously. It's called Monty Wanders. But that channel is about travel. For obvious reasons, I haven't been posting on it. Subscribe to this channel for fashion and lifestyle content. I'm always about looking your best, feeling your best. That's the vibe on this channel. Now, I definitely look my best and I feel my best. Like, I am feeling myself. I've definitely gained a lot of confidence over the years, but this has just made me unstoppable. Like, this video was not saying that you need to go out and you need to get surgery. I would have been perfectly fine and happy and dandy if I could never get the surgery. But because I had the opportunity, I had the money, why not? And now I'm so happy. Thank you again for watching this video. You are loved and appreciated. Give this video a like so it could be put in front of others who might need it. Comment below if you have any questions. Even if you have nosy questions, I will definitely answer them. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.